Crafty Kate and I run a small crochet business. On this channel we talk all things yarn and crochet. Thank you so much for being here. For this video I plan on making a bunch of one of my favorite patterns, but before we get into that I want to go over just a couple of updates. I recently did a pattern test that I want to share with you, and then I also made a custom order that was really fun, and a couple other orders and things that we need to do before we get going on my little sort of challenge thing that I have going today. So the pattern test that I recently did is for Umber the Unicorn. This is by Avery Crafts a Lot, and it is released now, so you can go get it. I will have it linked down in the description. She is so cute. The way she does the mane and tail is so fast compared to other patterns, and it turns out so cute. I love it. I used fur. She has an option for fur or regular plush yarn. So I used Premier Basics chenille in the tie-dye and the brights, and a 6mm hook. And she just turned out adorable. I used 25mm eyes. They are just purple glitter. I thought matched really well. And all of her legs are tacked, so she sits perfectly. She works up pretty quickly. There's a little bit of sewing in this pattern. You sew the horn to the head, you sew the head to the body, and you sew the back legs on. But not bad at all, and it makes her sit so cute. So that is the first thing I wanted to share with you. She is so cute. I am in love with her. Okay, and then I talked about a custom order that I did recently. So someone messaged me about making an antelope from my pattern, one of my pronghorns, but she wanted it very customized. She wanted it pink and to look like a doe instead of a buck antelope. So instead of the big curved horns with the multiple spikes, she just wanted little spikes to make it look like a doe. So here's what I came up with. She is so cute. So this is my pattern for my pronghorn. I followed the directions exactly except for the little horns, and these I just made little like 4 single crochets in a magic ring and then increased to 5, and then I did like 3 rows of 5. So if you want a little doe, she is absolutely adorable and so pink. So there is that cutie. I will have my pattern linked down in the description if you are interested in making a little pronghorn. So much fun. I made this one with Parfait Plush in their lighter pink and their darker pink, and then these are actually, oh, I did end up using, I thought I was going to use Parfait Chunky to make these smaller, but the pinks just did not quite match. The pink that I have in Parfait Chunky did not quite match the Parfait Plush, so I ended up using the Parfait Plush for the little horns. So yeah. 6mm hook for the whole thing. She's adorable. So that was my other fun make. And then I also, over on my Patreon, twice a month, I am doing free pattern Fridays where I pick a free pattern from somewhere and make it and review it. So the one for last week was this adorable little rhino. This is Pudge the Baby Rhino by Hook Crochet Co. I will have it linked down in the description as well. But I made this little cutie and he turned out amazing. I did Parfait Chunky 4.5mm hook. I think these are 8mm eyes. But yeah, he turned out absolutely adorable. So love that pattern. And then I just have a bunch of orders that I need to pack. I have all the boxes back there ready to go, as you can tell. So obviously I'm packing up this little cutie. Someone ordered a little hummingbird. This is the pattern from Just a Mom Crocheting. I did a little purple chin, so we got to pack that guy up. And then the other day during my PalmStreet, I made this little otter because I wanted to have one in the caramel color. Now that I'm out of the Premier Basics chenille, I ended up getting Elise Voludo in this color, so I wanted a new one in the new color, and somebody bought her, so I'm going to pack up this little cutie. This is a pattern from Just a Mom Crocheting as well. Little snuggler otter. So that little cutie is going home. And then from one of my recent videos, my BK Crochet Designer Spotlight, somebody bought both of my little snugglers. So the little pony, Palin Pony, and Gentry the giraffe. So they're going home together. So cute, both snugglers. So we're going to pack those up as well. So before we get started on the makes for today, I'm going to pack all these up and we'll head to the post office and then we will get going on the crochet. Okay, I got all of my boxes packed up. You can see the nice little pile back there. I decided I'm not going to go to the post office right this minute, so I'm going to start the pattern that I want to make for today. So the pattern I want to make, it's one of my favorite patterns and quickly became one of my best sellers, is the Sitting Kitty from Mom's Stitch Eddy. This is the only one I have right now. So I made this little orange one just for fun one day to have the orange one because I've only made black ones so far. So we have the orange one. And then I want to make a tuxedo, a black and white one, and then a gray one. And then I have some other fun yarns that I wanted to try. So I'm going to try to make 4 today. We're going to see how it goes. So, and we're also going to use this as a yarn stash busting project. So we have this ball of burnout blanket yarn. It is actually really soft and I love this color. It's the, let's see, dark gray, and it's perfect for cats. So I want to make a solid gray one with this burnout blanket, try to use up some of this. And then the black and white one, I'm just going to use Elise Veludo because I don't have any black and white of anything I want to get rid of. So just Elise Veludo for that one. And then I have this that I haven't used yet. Got a little shredded Dolce in this gorgeous color that looks kind of like a tortoiseshell cat. So I want to make one of these. Obviously, this one is made with Elise Veludo, so this one's going to be kind of a mini kitty because this is smaller yarn, more like Parfait Chunky. So I'll use a 4.5mm hook with this. So it'll be a mini kitty, and I think it's going to be so cute. And then Nick said I should make a sparkly black cat. So I have this Premier Parfait Chunky glitz in the black, so we're gonna make a sparkly black mini kitty as well. This is the same size as the Dolce. So those are the 4 kitties I'm planning on making, and then we'll have a little kitty army to go with my little orange guy here. And the only other one that I would like to make someday is the calico, but I don't know if I'll get to that one today, so we'll just see how these go and then I will check in as I go. Also, I can't remember if I have ever timed myself making this cat, so I would really like to know how long it takes now that I've made several of them. So I'm going to start with the gray one because that's a solid color. I won't have to do color changes like with the black and white one. And this is nice, soft yarn, so it shouldn't slow me down. So I'm going to time myself on the first one and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to pick out some eyes before I get going, so that's quick and easy. And I will show you when this one's done. Okay, I just finished the little cat's face, and I'm going to leave the nose like this for now. I can always change it after we stuff it and finish it. Gray cats have gray noses, so I didn't want to do black. I think that would look funny, and I didn't want to do pink because I'm still not convinced the pink is great. Do we like the pink nose? but they have a gray nose, like a solid gray cat has a gray nose. So I did gray, but I used Parfait Plush, which is a slightly different color. I was kind of hoping it would pop a little bit more, but I think it is cute. So I'm going to leave it like that until we get him finished and stuffed and see if I still like it. But I think it's cute. I might try a black nose just to see what it looks like, but I think it will be too dark. I wish there was a darker gray, like a dark gray. But I just don't have any. Elise Veludo is a very similar color, a little bit blue. I tried that. It didn't pop any more than this. So, but I think you can see it. I think it's cute. We'll just see how it goes. Okay, I just finished the first cat, so here is the cute little gray cat. This is a no-sew pattern. The only things I have to change a little bit is the tail placement to get it centered on the back, and then I tack it, and then I don't stuff the tail. I think she says to lightly stuff it, but I just leave it unstuffed. And I use 25mm eyes, and then I did time myself. This guy took me about 55 minutes, so just under an hour. Not bad at all. He does use quite a bit of yarn. We used a lot of this skein. I don't think it was a full skein when I started, but very good stash buster. And then I just remembered that I have the pepper colored yarn from the new Mama Made Minis Premier Basic Chenille, and it's like a dark gray, like a light black. So I think I'm going to cut this out and try that, see how that looks. Let me know down in the comments if you like this nose, and then we'll see how the dark gray looks. I am going to run to the post office really fast though, so I will be back and then we will fix this guy's nose. Seeing it on camera now, I don't think it pops quite enough. It's just a little bit too light. I do also have a light gray that we could try. I don't know, I just want his nose to be gray. Gray cats are so cute. Alright, I'll be right back and we will get that done. I'm back from the post office and I just fixed our little kitty's nose. So here is the Mama Made Minis Premier Basics Chenille Pepper color, and this is the Bernat. So just barely darker. I thought it would be a lot darker, but just barely. So I think it is better. Oh yeah, definitely better on the kitty. So I think that is cute. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the little kitty's nose. I like that a lot. It pops just enough and is nice and gray still. So that's how we'll leave him. Next, I'm going to work on the black and white one, get that one out of the way with all the color changes, and then the other two are just solid, so they should be quick. So I'm going to knock some of these guys out, and then I will check in with you. I just embroidered the nose on the little tuxedo cat, and I had to show you. So I looked it up. If a tuxedo cat has white on their nose, like if their nose is in the white hair or whatever, they have pink noses, but if there's black hair around their nose, they have a black nose. So this one has white hair, so I gave it a pink nose. Look how cute that face is. I cannot handle that cutie. Something about the way the nose pops and those eyes. Let's see. This is too cute. I think this is the cutest one I've ever made. So I'm going to keep going and I will show you when he is all done. He's got a little white tip on his tail, which I think is adorable, and he's going to have little white feet. So this might be the cutest cat ever. Okay, I just finished the little tuxedo cat and I am in love. So cute. The color changes are a little chaotic, but I think it looks okay. This one, I might need to do a little stitch there to make that look a little bit more uniform, but I think he looks fantastic. They're going to be so cute all lined up. So these are the 3 that are all the same size-ish. The gray one is burnout blanket, so it's a tiny bit bigger, but look how cute they are. I love them so much. Okay, so now we're going to make the tortoiseshell looking one with the Dolce, and then we have the black sparkly one. It is almost 5 o'clock, so we will see what we can get done. We might have to finish up tomorrow morning, but that's fine. I will just keep you updated, but look at these guys so far. So cute. This is so much fun. I love this pattern so much. Good morning. It is the next day, and we are going to finish working on our kitties. I got a little bit done last night. I didn't do too much, but I made both of their tails and then the one ear that's not attached. So both of them are solid colors, so no color changes, so it should be nice and quick. I haven't decided what color noses to put on them yet. I do like our little gray nose back there. You can see it from this far away. It's just dark enough, I think it shows up. So typically on a solid black cat, I do a gray nose, like with the Parfait Plush. So I think on our black sparkly one, I'll probably do a little gray nose. But then this one, I'm not sure. I might look up what the cats look like again, but I'm thinking a black nose I think will pop just enough and kind of match. So I'll look that up when we get to that point and see what we want to do. I think I'm going to start with this one. I'm really excited about this one looking like a tortoise shell. I also need to look up what color eyes I want to do. And then I've been using 25mm on the bigger cats. These ones are going to be a lot smaller. So I'll probably have to use a different size eye. So we'll have to see what that looks like when we get there. I have 18mm, 20mm, and these are 25 like I said. So I'm thinking 20mm, but we'll just see how it looks when I get to that point. And I will check in when I get there. Okay, I just put the eyes on the little tortoiseshell cat. I decided I think I want all of their eyes to be different colors. So I decided on the kind of orangey color for this cutie, and I did the black nose. I think it stands out just enough. And then the black and white one has gold eyes. The gray one has kind of greenish yellow eyes, and then the orange one has green eyes. And then I think for the sparkly black cat, we're gonna do blue. I think that will be really pretty and pop against the sparkly black. So that's the plan for eyes. I did end up going with 20mm eyes. I think they are the perfect size. She's looking cute. She's a lot more brown in person. I feel like on camera it's coming up really black, but there's a lot of brown in it, but it's very cute. So I am going to just keep working on her, get her done, and then we'll do the sparkly one. I can't wait to see all 5 of them together with their different eyes. So here we go. I just finished the little kitty, and she is so, so cute. This variegated yarn is so crazy. It made some kind of cool stripes. Very fun. I think she's adorable. I did want to see how big she is compared to the other cats. So here's the gray one to compare size. So cute. You could make like a mom and a baby. Adorable. I love it. Obviously, it's just made with a smaller yarn and a smaller hook, so it takes the same amount of time, same amount of work, all that stuff, but so cute. The color really is strange on camera, but she is very brown, very cute. So I'm very excited about this last one with the sparkle yarn and the pretty blue eyes. I think it's going to be gorgeous, so I'm going to make that one. And then we will get all 5 of these cuties together. This pattern is seriously so much fun. One more, almost done. I will check in a little bit. I just added the eyes to the sparkly black one. Look at that blue. So pretty. He's gonna be so cute. And then I did the gray nose, like I said, like I usually do with black cats. So That's pretty standard, so you can see it. You can't do a black nose on a black cat, even though they do have black noses. It's so hard to make it pop, but the gray looks good, and that blue, he's so cute. He's like a pretty night sky or something. So adorable. You can see our little collection back there is growing. So I'm going to finish this guy up, and then we will get some pictures of them all together, and I am so excited. I just finished our final little kitty, and I'm so excited to have them all done. Look how cute and sparkly. And those blue eyes. I love her so much. Or him. Those blue eyes. I can't get over how cute. So cute. So like I said, this is one of my favorite patterns. It is no sew. I can make it in under an hour. One of my favorite things about it is that I put the eyes and sew the nose on when I'm up in the head, and then I tack the tail before I close up and stuff everything. So when I close it up, the cat is done. I have nothing else to do to it, so that's always fun. I love that when a pattern is done when you close up the bottom. For some reason that makes me really happy, and this one is like that. So there we are. And I think I mentioned earlier, really the only thing I change about the pattern is I don't stuff the tail, and I think I have to move the tail over like 3 stitches, but my tension usually is off from pattern designers, and I think I move the nose over a little bit. Each cat ends up a little bit different, who knows, but you just make sure everything is centered and you're good to go. Little legs, so cute. So let's go over and see all of them together so we can get a close-up of all of their gorgeous eyes, and then I think I have one more update for you guys, so be right back. Okay, I am so happy to have all of those done. I love every single one of them. My last update for this video is that I do have a PalmStreet live tomorrow, which is Friday at 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So I'd love to see you over there if you want to come hang out for about an hour. I usually go live for about an hour and I crochet something and just kind of chat. So you can come hang out if you're interested in that. I will have it linked down in the description, and I will also have all of the patterns linked as well. Let me know down in the comments which one of the cats is your favorite, and let's do a cat emoji for making it all the way to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!